Old Bridge United Methodist Church believes in making disciples who will transform the world. So that's part of what we're doing, is making disciples and getting people out there to reach others. And again, we do that through worship. Let's face it, people, very often the first place they come is to the sanctuary. And after they have worshiped, if we can get them involved in an outside mission or an inside Sunday school class or Bible study or small group, we can keep them learning and growing. Sunday morning, we've got to fire them up with worship, whether it's traditional at the 8:30 and their hymns that they've known their whole lives, or especially if they're new to the faith, our contemporary, which are praise songs, a little bit higher energy. And then I try to do sermon series on things that are pertinent to what they're going through in life, whether it's trust or worry or individual hurt.
You know, we come in and it's almost like we need to hear something.
Yeah.
You know, and it's almost uncanny. We'll walk out some Sundays and be like, can you believe that? Like,
Yeah, that's
they talk,
being
is there like,
selfish. We're like, that was for us.
The first service that we attended was led by a lay person because the ministers were out of town. And her message was about how we are the church. That the church is not the building, the program, the leaders, but the people.
We think of ourselves in some degree as a teaching church, and so different levels of learning your faith, again, from the nursery to children's ministry to Awana, which is very foundational in their faith.
So Awana is scripture-based, and then they're taught the scripture through memorization. So they get money, they call Awana bucks, for memorizing scripture. And they get to spend their Awana bucks in the stores for toys, food, stuff for their parents, stuff for friends.
And then we've offered the Alpha course for adults to help them grow in their faith and hopefully get everybody on the same sheet of music spiritually.
And Alpha is really one that actually is for development of small groups that will tell people really, you know, that are searching for understanding what the church is about, what the church really means and what it means to have a relationship with God.
Having our oldest son, he is really shy and reserved, and the Sunday school staff has embraced him and made him feel comfortable and safe, where he participates in the Christmas pageant, and to see our son on stage in a capacity where we don't really get to see him, that gives us a really great feeling.
We're a church on a mission, whether we're going to DC to work with homeless folk or working with homeless people in our area, or going to Guatemala to work on a mission.
My daughter has been to Guatemala 3 times in support of the missions there. One of the main things they were doing there is building stoves because the people cooked on open fires in their houses. Because of that, then they had a lot of smoke inhalation and they had a lot of lung issues.
Stop Hunger Now is a program that bags up healthy meals, which are rice and soy products and flavoring, and we could bag 10,000 meals in about 2 hours. And those would go typically to Africa or, in a couple cases, Haiti.
coming here and watching my kids playing on the playground, interact, participate in the preschool, the message, the band, the positive vibe, it's done a lot of good for me.
Old Bridge has, in a lot of ways, become a family for me through the missions activities, through the adult Sunday school that I attend.
It's a place where you're going to find realness, real people, real mistakes, real learning, real joy.
The warmth here keeps us coming. I think the mission here keeps us coming. The interaction of the various groups is a thing that we hold dear.
This is the place to come. This is the place to be. This is family.
So at Old Bridge Church, we believe we have something for almost everybody, from the youngest to the oldest and everybody in between. Whether it be Bible studies, Sunday school, worship, small groups, we offer a lot for you to connect with.